look on Attack the Web with a fan film based off the video game series Last of Us called Stay. It's a very short film, coming in at 7 minutes and 13 seconds. But don't let the runtime fool you, folks. There's a lot going on in these 7 minutes.
Yeah.
If you've not watched or played the video games The Last of Us, it's basically an easy way to think of it is that zombie people covered in fungus, there's a virus in the air, and you can't get scratched or bitten from these things or else you turn into one. So it's a very zombie-like story. The premise of this, though, takes place on two original characters, and they're trying to get, two survivors trying to get to like Santa Monica, just hoping for like some joy, I guess, before they go. And it takes place just before Last of Us 2, where Ellie kind of crosses paths before she seeks revenge in Last of Us 2, the video game. I don't even know where to begin with this film. Like, I turned it on and was blown away. The cinematography, the music, editing. There's some real emotion in this short film with these two lovers trying to survive in this world that they did, I feel, such a great job in 7 minutes. It completely blew me away. There's a lot of emotion in this, and I was really caught up in it. I mean, what did you think?
It's not often do I ever get caught looking like when it's toward the end of something and I'm like, wait a minute, it's already over? It doesn't happen to me very often. The storytelling is beautiful. There's not a lot of dialogue. There's a little bit, but it's kind of playing in the background almost.
Yeah.
And the story, this is a very kind of tragic story, but it's really good. And I wanted to see more. And I was kind of surprised. I was very surprised with the ending. But
that really is, yes, the ending really tugs at your heartstrings.
It does. I don't want to say a whole lot about this because, one, it's only not even 7.5 minutes long, but two, I feel like anything else I could say would be giving stuff away, and I don't want to. You need to watch this. It's really good.
It's directed by Joshua Toonen, who's like a Hollywood visual effects artist, and there's a full team of visual effects people that worked on this movie. I mean, this was a big production for them. You can follow them on Instagram. They give you a lot of pictures behind the scenes. They've actually even opened the doors to show how it was made, the special effects, the different layers that they use to get certain shots. It's really cool to go to their Instagram page and see the process unfold after you watch the movie, to see the amount of work that went into this. Because I think a lot of people see 7.5 minutes and think, oh, that must have been easy to do. That's not the case. There's a lot of work that went into this film, and I think it really pays off. If I do have to critique anything on it, like you say about the dialogue, there's not much there, but I also felt like the sound levels were off. I think it was on purpose, but I found it distracting because the gunshots and the fungus people, and like that was really loud. So you're kind of like leaning in to say, what are they saying to each other? And all of a sudden it's like, boom, and you're like, oh, whoa, like it jumps right to an action sequence. So to me, it was a little distracting. I wish they would have made the dialogue, just seemed something was off with the level.
That boy between the eyes. Whatever.
It's like you can't really hear what the two are saying. You can hear it, but it's just much lower, and there's a lot of other noise going on because this whole film's told over a music track, basically. That's someone singing, which, by the way, I want a clean cut of this song. I wrote the director, I want a clean cut of the cover because it is an amazing cover of a CCR song, Have You Ever Seen the Rain? It is beautifully done. It's an acoustic version, a female vocal, and it is beautiful, and I want a copy of this song.
Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know.
Wow.
It's been coming.
It is amazing. So maybe after this episode, if Joshua Toonen's watching this, hit us up at Attack on Show and send me a clean cut of that song because I know it's out there.
Well, it's kind of like in the last episode when we talked about Squid Game, the cover of "Fly Me to the Moon."
Yes.
You can't find that cover anywhere.
No. No, I
want
think
that
that,
color.
and I think this was just made for the movie for the
Yep.
recording on it. So, I mean, you might not have the rights. I know there's got to be issues, but I won't share. I won't make it public. I just want it for me to listen to. So, Josh, hit me up. But definitely, the link is below. After the episode, I would highly recommend watch this. It's 7 minutes and 13 seconds. You will thank us. I'm not even going to wait for your comments. You don't have to put them below. I know you're going to like this film. How do you feel?
Oh no, I know you'll like it as well. It is a beautiful film, and yeah, I wanted to see more.
Yes,
For sure.
like you were bringing up, there's a Last of Us HBO series coming out. I hope Joshua Tuna. I hope this team is involved because
And I hope it's half as stunning as this story was.
yeah, I gotta say these people are for a fan film. They're setting the bar pretty high for HBO to follow up.
Yeah, they are.
It seems pretty positive coming out of the people that have seen The Last of Us and what they're doing with it. But I would say, like, how do you like what Lucasfilm did with the people in the deep fake? They hired those guys on because they saw what they could do. People on HBO making Last of Us, you need to look up Joshua Toonan and this crew and get them on board with your series because
Yeah.
these guys are amazing. If they can do that in 7.5 minutes, I'd love to see their influence on a full series.
Oh yeah.
It could be amazing.
And like to have the time
Yes, time, budget.
and resources, because I mean, it's a small fan film, so there's not a lot of money involved in fan films. But I mean, imagine what they could do. HBO coming.
I mean, this
up
thing's
on
under 1
something.
million views, and how it's under 1 million views is beyond me. So make sure you click the link and check it out.
Yeah.